this is a very, very impromptu video, but I thought this was a really good opportunity because on the freeway, all of a sudden my tire, I heard something just go psst, and I'm looking, my tire gauge sensor is going off. I went from 40 PSI immediately down to 8 PSI. And I look at this and I find this. So immediately the thoughts are, do I call AAA? Well, it's a Sunday morning, not even 7 a.m. So, okay, probably is gonna take a long time. I've gotta get to San Bernardino by 8. So I don't really have an hour, like over an hour to do this. So I just have to change the tire. That's basically all that needs to happen. So I figured I could show you guys how to change a tire. Because if you don't know how to change a tire, this is a really good opportunity because there we go. So in the Ford F-150, you have all the tools already inside the truck. It came with the truck. This is not the first tire I've blown on this truck, so this is not the first time I have done this. So what we're gonna do is go over to where the tools are in my truck. I know half of them are located underneath the bed where the spare tire is, and the other half is located inside in the back seat, underneath the, I guess over here. There we go. Okay, cool. So first thing I want to do is I want to loosen up the lug nuts with this tool. I got all of them loosened, so now they are completely hand loose, so I can just twist them off. And the whole reason why you want to do that, where you do it before you jack up the truck, is so that you can use the weight of the truck to help give you leverage. There we go. All right, so we got all the lug nuts, and then what we're gonna do is jack the truck up and then remove the tire, put the new tire on, put the lugs hand loose, not tight, set it down, and then tighten everything up. And then we're done. So to get the spare tire down, what you wanna do is at the back of the truck or at the back of your vehicle, you're gonna have something that looks like a key slot. And all you gotta do is use your keys to remove this hole, and just like so. And then you take this guy, which I've already put together, so it just locks together. These are two of the other pieces that came inside. You're going to insert, and then you're gonna find where it locks. So it just locked right here. And then you're gonna take this guy, which is what you use to loosen your lug nuts, lock that into place, and then you're gonna start twisting. And when you start twisting, you're going to lower your spare tire. So hopefully you can start to see the spare tire coming down. And here it is. Awesome. To say you're not gonna get dirty with this, you're probably gonna get dirty. But I got it off. I had to lift the tire up to get the catch off. So hopefully you keep some hand wipes in your car because you're gonna need them. Here is where the jack is. So we got the jack. Important part about jacking up a truck, or jacking up any vehicle for that matter, is to put it on a really, really strong point underneath the truck. You do not want to end up punching a hole or anything underneath the truck. So I'm going to get under the truck and find the good space to position the jack, and then I'm gonna use those same tube tools that came with the kit, and I'm gonna hoist the truck up. Oh, it's nice to lay down. You see I've broken a sweat a little bit? It's a little warm in San Bernardino, I'm not gonna lie. But I wanted to show you something that I thought was really cool about the Ford, and that is that they actually give you a jack point. So they put a little down arrow as to where you want to position the jack. So here you go. I'm going to insert this guy right here into that right there, and I'm going to attach the extenders, and then that way I can just twist up the jack and go up. This guy should just come off pretty easily, which it did. And I don't know what happened. I must have, oh, ho, ho, ho. Yep, I see a big old hole. I think I ran over something right here. So that's a good hole right there. These are our brakes right here. This is where the lug nuts go on, and this is your wheel well. But all we really need to do is just put a new tire on and tighten it up and get out of Dodge. There we go, like so. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna tighten them yet, not until I drop the truck and get a little bit of weight on this tire, because right now we're kind of free spinning. So if I try to crank these, then it's just gonna spin the tire around. It's not gonna do anything. Okay. All right. And now that we've got weight on the wheels, I can go ahead, tighten these up, throw the back tire in the back of the truck, get on the road. Not too bad, right? If you guys have not checked out the Abingdon Co channel, definitely go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell if you want to find out just how to do cool stuff, be a badass woman, wear some cool watches. We've got watch videos, adventure videos. You know the deal if you've been here before. And if you haven't, I'm glad you tuned into this video, because hopefully you learned something new that you can take on and just have as knowledge for your everyday life, because this is a really good skill to have. Thank you so much. My name's Abingdon. I'll see you on the next episode.